Hey guys, thank you all for joining us here on WCNC Plus, also Meteorologist KJ Jacobs here at WCNC Charlotte. I just want to get you up to speed on what's happening outside right now. Most of you are dry, it's sunny, it's warm, and we're looking at the potential for some afternoon and evening storms. A few of them may turn strong and even severe. We could have winds capable of producing damage, and this is the image that you see over my shoulder. We have the yellow shading for much of the area, but also notice the orange. That's a medium risk for severe weather into the evening hours on this Tuesday. And so we'll have some showers and storms to work down from the north and west, and these are going to pass the Piedmont throughout the afternoon and evening. So early evening time frame, we'll look for some heavy rainfall, some lightning, as well as some strong winds with some of the cells that will push through into the evening hours. Let's take a look at radar now, and not much is happening, at least in our local area, as we have primarily dry conditions at this time. It's just after 5 p.m., so it's 5:02. But there are numerous storms that have reached severe limits, primarily in East Tennessee, so over Knoxville. We have a few warnings near Knoxville, just north and west of there, also through Middle Tennessee, east of Nashville. These are working primarily to the south and southeast. So we'll see a few cells moving in this general direction. So they'll be moving down towards the upstate, moving towards the Charlotte area throughout the evening. So that is something we'll continue to keep an eye out for your Tuesday. Taking a look now at Futurecast, and this is something I know a lot of you all like to see, just to kind of see how it could all play out. So the time now is 5 p.m. Most of those storms are just west of Asheville, primarily even west of Greenville, Spartanburg area. But notice how we'll see a clustering of showers and storms to push through by 7 p.m. We could be impacted for those of you in the foothills, so places like Morganton, Hickory, Lincolnton, Shelby over in Cleveland County. This could actually work through parts of even Statesville. So time will tell how they hold together, how the atmosphere is going to respond to this energy that is moving down into our area. So some of them may weaken, may dissipate, but we will certainly have that potential, at least for the next few hours. Certainly the speed is going to play a role, also the development. So we'll watch for those impacts, which will be, if we have any severe weather, it's going to be because of strong winds capable of producing damage. So I just want to get you guys up to speed. So beyond today and this evening, we are looking at high heat and humidity coming back. Right now, we don't have any heat alerts in effect for the Carolinas for Wednesday. However, as we move into Thursday, the heat is going to crank up, and so we're going to focus on that in the coming days. So just to give you a quick look now, notice most of the midsection of the country, they're dealing with excessive heat warnings as well as heat advisories. A heat advisory in effect covering a lot of ground, but our temperatures here at home, we're looking at their temperatures in the mid-upper 90s. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, even into your Saturday. That is going to put that feels like temperature upwards of 105 to even 110. So we're talking about dangerously hot temperatures for the second half of the week into your weekend. So plan accordingly, staying cool, staying hydrated are simple ways to beat the heat. Of course, we're going to have more coming up here on WCNC Charlotte. All of these weather impacts at 6 p.m. So Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich, he'll be here at 6. If you are enjoying the Olympics right now, continue to watch. The coast is mainly clear across the area, but we'll have those storms for this evening, and we'll also look for some very hot temperatures by the second half of the week. You guys have a good afternoon.
Right now, a popular Charlotte bakery is unexpectedly having to cook up some creativity to keep business going.
And that is because the owner of the Batch House says the end of COVID had a surprising impact and a twist, you might say. WCNC Charlotte's Michelle Bowden shows us how it's left her asking, where's the money?
The batch maker regularly had lines out the door here at the batch house, but not anymore. So they're getting creative, trying to reach more customers.
I used to also have an easy bake oven.
Christina Rojas, aka the batch maker, got her start early.
I just used to buy box brownie mixes and just like add an extra egg. And I just love food so much that I would spend all my allowance money on like more food and more experiments.
Now she's making money thanks to her love of food.
So I had no idea what I was in store for. I did a couple of all-nighters where I would sleep at the bakery.
The batch house first opened in late 2019 with crowds clamoring to get a taste of the goodies in the case.
The crowds were crazy. The first line was like wrapped around the building and we weren't prepared. We sold out the first like 3 months consistently.
Sonia Sampson is a regular and has been here when the lines were crazy.
Thank you.
Everything is super unique and fresh, and I feel like every time I come in here, it's something different that I get to try.
COVID hit, business still boomed, but then a flood also hit, shutting the bakery down. The new batch house finally reopened in October 2021.
Hello, everybody!
The line was down the block so much that all the neighbors were like, is there like a walkathon? Like, what's going on?
Now, though, the batch maker's trying to figure out what's going on as business slows considerably.
We just don't have a lot of walk-in, traffic. So we have to push more on social media, like be more active there. Like if I notice that if I post something like a video or something of me making like a new creation, people will walk in. But before, people would just come.
She thinks changing post-pandemic habits are partially to blame.
A lot more people are traveling. A lot more people are going out to restaurants just because COVID kind of put a pause on everything. With COVID, people would make this their outing and then they would pick up a box. Now people are more than that. They're just like going out to restaurants, trying new restaurants, which is great. But a lot of celebrations at home have been paused.
So the baker, known for her creative creations, is getting creative in business too.
Appreciate it.
We started DoorDash a couple of weeks ago. A big thing that people were saying like, oh, I wish I was closer. And then we also partnered with Goodie Bag. We'll sell our previous day goodies on there.
After everything the beloved baker has battled, she's hoping mixing it up yet again will be the recipe for prolonged success.
We're hoping with all these efforts, it'll encourage people to start coming in more.
So just in case you're wondering, what is the best-selling item in this case? It is the Oreo truffle cookie. Reporting in Charlotte, Michelle Bowden, WCNC Charlotte.
Seems like everything in there tastes pretty good. Well, the batch maker just switched up its hours. It's currently now open later on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, but closed Sunday.